Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great Muslim and peace to the elected of the nation of Israel. I just want to do a video on this chapter that I was reading last night, the book of Matthew, chapter 25, about the 5 virgins. And, 5 were wise and 5 were fools. But, without further ado, I'm just going to get into the scripture about this, man, because this is the times that we're living in right now, man. You got a lot of guys who are fools, man, who don't know what they're talking about. They basically just, they basically speak off of emotions, man. Okay? But this is the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 1. It says, "Then shall the kingdom of heaven be like unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom." Now, the bridegroom is Yahushai, man. Okay? Now, when it says 10 virgins, it's not talking about actual women. It's actually talking about the men of the Lord, man. Because in the book of Revelations, I believe in the book of Revelation, chapter, I can't remember if that was 17 or 18. But it says, that they were virgins and they were blameless, man. Okay? Found it right here. It's Revelation 14. I'll start from verse 3. "And they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the 4 beasts and the elder, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth." They were redeemed when Yahushua came back, man. Okay? Now the word redeem means to buy back. Okay? Verse 4, it says, "These are they which were not defiled with woman, for they are virgins." Now that's a precept to that, chapter, the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 1. Those are those virgins, man. Okay? And it says, "These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth." That's right, man. Virgins, because we're not defiled, man, with this world. When the Lord, he took, his elect out of the world, the elect will never go back into the world, man. Therefore, they're virgins, man. They're not defiled with all the iniquity, and, all the philosophies of this world. Okay? Now it says, "These were redeemed from among men." That's right. "Being the first fruit unto Yahweh and to the Lamb Yahushai." Okay, but now going back to the book of Matthew, it says, "Then shall the kingdom of heaven be like unto 10 virgins which took their lamp and went forth to meet the bridegroom." Now, like I said, the bridegroom is Yahushai. "And 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamp and took no oil with them," man. That's right, man. So these guys, they took their lamp, but they took no oil with them because, they were not looking forward, to Yahushai's coming, man. Okay? They delayed Yahushai's coming. Okay, now let me get that precept right here. This is the book of Matthew 24, verse 48. "But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, My Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and to drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of." That's right, man. So they delayed Yahushai's coming, so they went into the world to do all the wicked things that they were doing prior, man. Okay? Now going back to the book of Matthew, chapter 24, I'll start from verse 3. It says, "They that were foolish took their lamp and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels and with their lamps." That's right, man. The wise, they were ready, man. They were looking, they were hasting for Yahushai's coming because they know the wickedness of this world. Okay? Now verse 5, "While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept." That's right, man. It says, while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. Now let me get this precept, man. Because, like it says, though it tarry, wait for it, man. It doesn't mean that Yahushua isn't coming. It's just that the prophecies, has to be fulfilled. Okay? Now this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time." That's right. "But at the end it shall speak." That's right, man. These guys, they don't know that we're in the end right now. So they basically, went into the world, man. Okay, but we are in the end right now, okay? And it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, and and at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. That's right, man. And that's what the five foolish virgins, they didn't do. They did not wait for Yahweh, man. Okay. And it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. That's right, man. Yahweh will come. Okay. Now going back to the book of Matthew, chapter 25. I'll start from verse 5. It says, while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. What does it mean by them sleeping, man? That means that, these guys, they're not aware of what's going on anymore, man. Okay, now let me get that precept. This is the book of Proverbs. Okay. Now, this is talking about them sleeping. Okay. This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? That's right, man. That's what the Lord is saying, man. How long are you guys going to sleep, man? Okay. Now, let me get another precept for that, man, because that's the thing is that, you got to be awake at all times, man. Yahweh told us, to be a watchman. A watchman is always watching, man, and looking, for prophecies to come to pass, okay? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 121, verse 4. It says, behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. That's right, man, because we're watchmen and we keep Israel, we shall never slumber nor sleep. Okay? But it said here back in the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 5, it says, while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. That's right, man. They did not care, man. Okay, they just went back into the world. Now, verse 6, it said, and at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. That's right. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. That's right, man. They got ready. Okay, they got ready for Yahweh, man. Okay, and the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. That's right, man. They got beamed up, and and the five foolish virgins, man, they got left back here in the earth, man. They were burning, man. Okay, because the Lord said here in the book of Isaiah, Isaiah chapter 34, I believe, or chapter 26. Isaiah chapter 26, verse Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20. It says, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy door about thee. That's why that's talking about the chariots, man. So the Lord said, what, he said, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a moment, until the indignation be overpassed. That indignation is what, man? Third World War, the nuclear missiles. So Yahweh Shai, he's going to beam, and save the elect, and shut the door behind them, which is the chariots, until the indignation pass, man. Okay, so that's what the five I'm a wise virgins, they hid themselves, man. They went into the marriage. Okay, now verse 11, afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not. That's right, I got a precept for that, man, because again, just because you know the name of the Lord does not mean you're gonna get saved, man. Okay, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 21. It says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Because you got guys who fell out, but they still kept the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, so the Lord said, not everyone that says unto me, Lord, Lord, not everyone that says unto me, Yahweh Shai, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but they that do the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, which is to go out there in the houses and the byways, and to gather the elect, man. Okay, and not to scatter the sheep, man, to gather the elect of the nation of Israel. But the point was that you're gonna have guys who know the name of the Lord in the, who know the name of the Lord in those last days, because because the men of the Lord, they are out there in the highways and the byways, and they are doing this work in the name of Yahweh Hashem Shai. So you're gonna have people who know the name of the Lord, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna get saved, man. Okay. Now it says, I'll read that one more time. It says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say unto me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wondrous works? Then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. That's the exact same thing in the book of Matthew 25 chapter, man. The Lord said what? The Lord said, but he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not. That's right, man. Now going back to Matthew 7, verse 23, then will I profess unto them, I never knew you, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Okay, so you're gonna have people that are gonna fit that role, man. Okay, because they're not doing the work of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Okay, now going back to finishing this, verse 11, Matthew 25. After he came, it says, verse 11, after came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said unto them, verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know not, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. That's right, man. But the elect, they know, because they are the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Shai. They are the watchmen. Therefore, they're watching daily for the prophecies to come to pass, because Yahweh Hashem Shai told us all these things will come to pass first, and then the end shall come, man. Okay, but the rest, man, who are asleep, and who are dead, the walking dead, they're not gonna know when Yahweh Shai is coming back. Okay, now it says, watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that traveleth from a far country, who called his servants, that's it on that one, but the point, of this video is that what, man, you have to do the work of Yahweh Shema Shai, and you gotta be a watchman at all times, man, because you have 5 foolish virgins, who will get destroyed and left behind, man. But Yahweh Shema Shai, he's going to deliver the elect no matter what at the end of the day, man. Okay, because you know what, there's a lot of stumbling blocks out there, but the elect will never be deceived, man. Okay. But with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and also great Muslim, and peace to the elected nation of Israel, man. Shalom.